Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd, I think. I'm choking already. So, what else is new, right? But we're going to see what comes up for you here, Scorpio. Pretty good right off the bat. 2 aces showing up here. I don't like this never-ending story card. So I would be careful of that. And I would be careful of it, going back to any past relationships. We have a Mercury retrograde very soon on the 10th of the month. And, this last card here, you have this peace card in the moon. And I feel like it's kind of like saying you need to protect your peace, in your peace of mind. I do want to see what that card is. I'm going to take it as an outcome card. But you start off with this no place like home card. I feel like this is talking about a person who is almost like a comfort zone to you. So again, if you're dealing with a person in love where it's comfortable because you know the ins and outs of the person, but is it right? I would say no, based off this reading. And again, take it how it resonates. Obviously, if you're in a relationship that is going very well, this message is not for you. But if you're in a if you're dealing with a person or a situationship that with a person who's returning and you are tempted, I would be careful of that with this energy because, again, what I would say to you is that I feel that, it's like a comfort zone. I always tell people, who cares? I always tell people don't go back to exes. I stopped saying that for the most part because, number one, I've done it. I've made the mistake. And sometimes we just have to make mistakes, right? I think as long as we learn from the mistake and we say, that was stupid, right? Then guess what? Then you can just move forward in life. And it doesn't matter. But again, this to me looks like pain, the Ten of Swords. So I'm trying to say that I would be careful of returning to something where there is pain or that could cause pain in your life. You have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I love this because to me, I'm getting chills. This right here is a gift from the universe, the Six of Cups. If it's not a person from the past, even if someone does try to come back from the past, I still feel that there is that there could be some sort of gift coming in for you with the Six of Cups. The gift that we usually receive, other than like a soulmate entering into our life with the Six of Cups, the gift we usually receive is a turnaround where we've maybe been trying to do something like working on a project or a business. It's not working out really well, and then there's a turnaround. So we usually experience a turnaround. That is a gift we receive from the Six of Cups. So I like that. The interesting thing is Six of Cups, Devil to the world. That's like some sort of completion or ending a toxic cycle. Going Six of Cups, Chariot to the Ten of Swords. Again, something coming to an end. So I kind of get this feeling here that something is coming to an end or that there is an ending to a difficult situation. It might not be like the most comfortable thing with that Ten of Swords, but I don't know. We haven't clarified yet. We'll see. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands would be a passionate new beginning as well. So I do feel that there could be new love, obviously, entering into your life with the Ace of Wands. Something new is definitely coming in. It's going to be impossible to see, but right above my finger there is a castle that is crumbling. And the crumbling castle represents kind of like out with the old, in with the new. So I kind of get that more of that message for you with the Ace of Wands. I'm not getting any of the other traditional messages on this card. So something new is entering into your life. And you have the Ace of Cups. I feel like it's going to make you very happy here, Scorpio. The Ace of Cups is a lot. Your emotions overflowing. There's like 4 spouts of water here, that are kind of like spilling out, if you can see that. And that's popping into my head. I literally feel that there could be like 4 things that are entering into your life here, or there could be like a series of things that are happening that are kind of leading to a lot more happiness and pulling you out of this right here, Ten of Swords. So I really like to see that. Next, you have this never-ending story card. I pretty much feel this for every single one of you. You either have a story, like with a person that's toxic that you're trying to bring to an end, Devil, or I feel like there's some other story that doesn't involve a person. I would say that this is some sort of limitation. I feel like it's something that repeats itself over and over and over again. The good news is I feel like it's the end, the world. I feel like you're bringing this to the end. So I really like to see that, but it's like I feel like it's something that's repeated multiple times. It's like it could be financial. Maybe you keep like maybe you always make a certain amount of money and you're like trying to have a breakthrough. So I kind of get more of that feeling here, where it's like you're trying to have some sort of breakthrough in some area of your life, somewhere where there has been an obstacle. You have the Chariot, the Devil, and the Hierophant here. The Chariot is a definite victory, so I do feel like there is going to be a victory or win coming in for you with the Chariot card. I feel like there are like several wins. Like I said, I kind of get like 4. I don't really trust like psychic numbers and things like that, but I do feel like it could be like multiple victories that are coming in for you with the Chariot card. And I am, like, for some of you, I'm getting, like, weird messages here on this Chariot. Like, for some of you, I feel like you've been, like, hoping and praying. Maybe you've been doing law of attraction stuff, but I'm also getting, like, spells and things like that popping into my head. So, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the whole spell thing. To me, most of them are scams, but, you know, I don't know. Could be working regardless with this energy. I'm not suggesting that you go out and purchase some spells. I'm not a big fan of that, like I said. But if you have been doing that, I feel like something's working here with the Chariot. The Chariot is just a victory. By the way, some of you could be moving. I feel like moving always comes up for you, Scorpio, Chariot, World. So you have like a lot of moving stuff here. With the Devil, I feel like this is something that you need to set yourself free from. The chains that are around their neck are meant to look very loose. They could easily lift those chains out from around their neck and they would easily set themselves free. So the Devil, it kind of represents being chained to something where you could easily set yourself free. It doesn't have to be something that is controlling you for a long period of time. You also have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is like traditional beliefs. I think this is one thing that could be keeping you stuck, is the Hierophant energy. He's like the bridge between the heavens and the earth, or the heaven or the universe and the earth. And so he's really good for like learning how to, manifest or, bring something down to earth. He's really good for learning in general. But I kind of get like this is like too fixed of an energy that's popping into my head right now with this card. I feel like that, kind of coming up with crazy ideas would be very beneficial, especially if you're stuck in any area of your life. Next, you have this Peace card, and again, like I said, I feel like you're finding peace or you're creating peace in your life with this energy, or there's like more peace coming in for you. And I really like that because, again, it just feels good. I feel like you're just feeling good with this energy. You have the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the World. The Ten of Swords is like a difficult ending. But he's making a symbol right here with his hand. It's the same symbol that the Hierophant is making, and it represents a blessing. So I feel that there are blessings coming in for you after a difficult ending that you have probably already experienced over here. Next, you have the Moon. The Moon is kind of like a card of fears, illusions, fantasies. To me, the Moon says, keep going. It says, do not stop just because you're afraid of something or you're fearing something. To me, it's a card of like needing to keep pushing forward. And finally, you have the World, which is like an accomplishment. So it's an accomplishment. You show up right here on the card, Scorpio. So I kind of feel like you're showing up in a strong position here, or you're showing up at least in a position of power and strength. So let's clarify through here. Again, we're going to clarify this at the end as well, that Two of Cups, just so you know. But it could say that there's like a divine counterpart or more like a soulmate coming in for you if you're looking for love, whatever you want to call it. And sorry, again, I'm traveling and this table is just not the best, but it is what it is. The Six of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles. Love it. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love 2 6s. I love 2 6s because, and I'm getting chills again, to me, 2 6s say you're going in the right direction. You're on the right path. Just keep pushing forward, really. I love 2 6s. With the Ace of Wands, you have the 5 of Wands. If something is for you, it's for you, Scorpio. Ace of Wands, you see something that inspires you. Could be like a new relationship opportunity. Could be starting a business. 5 of Wands is thinking about all the competition. It's like 5 of Wands with the Ace of Wands is seeing something you desire to have, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Wands is like all the worries, the competition, or thinking that too many people have it or whatever, right? So 5 of Wands to me sometimes reminds me that, number one, everything worth having is going to require work, right? So the 5 of Wands reminds us of that. 5 of Wands also says, if something is for you, it's for you. It doesn't matter how much competition there is. I always like to remind people of that. People always ask me about YouTube. They're like, should I start a YouTube channel? There's 1 billion people on YouTube. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter how many people there are. If it's for you, and you will grow, and you will be, discovered and all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. So what I would say, what's more important is focusing on your desire with that Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Six of Cups again, so definitely could be a love offer coming in for you. You have like a bunch of signs here: Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, any of the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo, Cancer. I mean, you have everything here. So it could be, there definitely could be love coming in for you. It'd be more of a deeper connection. I'm getting something about family popping into my head as well. But I feel like it has to do with love. Like, if you're attracting love into your life, I feel like it's a very family-oriented person, something like that. Here you go. With the Chariot, you have the Lovers. Like I said, definitely love coming in for you if you want it. Both of those cards also represent a new path. The Chariot, the Sphinxes are kind of going in two different directions. The Lovers, there are two geese here, but Lovers was traditionally a card of like the crossroads, having a choice to make or needing to make a decision on a path. I would pick the new path here, Scorpio. With the Devil, you have the Fool. Yep, take a leap of faith for sure. The Fool, it's funny because the Fool's journey is we go from the Fool to the world, and then we start all over again as the Fool. Like I said, I feel like you're ending one cycle. It's like you're picking up a new, beginning or a new cycle here, Scorpio. With the Hierophant, you have the Ace of Wands again. So I feel like you need to trust your desires here more than anything else. The Ace of Wands, like I said, is usually something that captures our attention. And that's kind of like more the words that I'm getting here for you. It's like I feel like there's more something that's capturing your attention in life. Could be like a business idea, a job idea, could be a relationship. And I feel like you need to kind of like nurture that. The Ace of Wands, it's like, think about it. I always say it's like the root going down into the soil after you plant a seed. The Ace of Wands is like that initial kind of like spark of life. But it needs, you have to like nurture it. You have to give it something after that for it to grow. So if you're starting anything, it's like you're starting something with a bang here, but I feel that you need to keep that energy going. You need to nurture something. Here, you can't stop after you get started. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, teamwork, celebration. Definitely really nice energy, especially with that Ten of Swords. With the Moon, you have the Queen of Wands. Everybody's had the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is my card of needing to be bold, needing to be assertive, really needing to go for something. We have to be very brave with the Queen of Wands, for sure. And with the World, you have the Justice card. Justice is cause and effect. It's like if you put energy into something, what do you get out of it? And it's about like needing to kind of like balance that out, needing to balance two things out with the Justice energy here. So that's what I would be doing if I were you. I would be focusing on cause and effect as well with the Justice card. But I just want to, let's get a final outcome here. We have the Two of Cups. You have the Seven of Wands. And the Four of Wands. Are you kidding? So this could be marriage that's coming in for you here, Scorpio. You have the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate or a perfect match. Usually the Two of Cups is someone who is very different than your usual type. They're meant to look like two totally different people on purpose because, again, it's like someone who's different than your usual type. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you know that something is for you. He believes something on a very deep level. On the Seven of Wands, the guy on the Seven of Wands, he's never going back down the hill. He is maintaining his position. So he is like, 1,000% committed to something. And he could be defending his freedom with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of celebration as well. It's a card of marriage, but really it's a card of stepping through this portal in the middle there and going to the other side. Those people are calling you over to a celebration. They're calling you over to kind of like celebrate with them. So can we see like what is the final outcome here for Scorpio? You have the with the Two of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's also about being careful of emotional whirlpools, anything that can suck you down emotionally. The Seven of Wands, you have the Judgment card, waking up to something new, waking up probably to what you're willing to accept in your life. Judgment, again, to me, is a card of like really needing to start your new life because the people are standing in their coffins on the Judgment card, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. And with the Four of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. Yep, definitely kind of like time to get started here. I feel like it is definitely time to get moving with this this Page of Pentacles, and I feel like it's time to start something new. A pretty interesting reading. Like I said, I feel like this looks good, though. I like it. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.